Yo. Hey. Hold on.
How's it going?
What's that?
How's
I was
it going?
getting my headphones situated.
I was saying, how's it going?
Oh, it's going.
Yeah? I'll have you know, I went to bed early last night. And by early, I mean, like, 30 minutes
Yeah,
before
like when
I
you
normally
texted
go
me.
to bed. Yeah, but, you know. I also didn't end up getting any whiskey or anything for my coffee, so I'm just having coffee, which is probably better,
Yeah,
actually, in the long
it's probably
run,
better.
But, you know.
Yeah, I'm doing a Coke. I might have a beer before the end of this, but...
Oh, you didn't want to just start the day with a beer?
No, I had eggs and milk, and I've had half a cup of coffee, and now I'm transitioning to Diet Coke, so it's slowly getting harder and worse for me.
Right.
So, no, I was impressed. You were the first one on the Discord chat. You beat me on by, like, literally 15 seconds, because I had my finger on the join button, but I didn't have my headphones plugged in. But I saw you pop in, I was like, huh,
Yeah.
look at that.
Yep, I'm in here. I've got...
Thank you, babe. Yeah, the dog is is a little less
loopy.
fucked up this morning.
Yeah.
Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, she's still a little out of it because she's on pain meds and stuff, but like last night, dude, she went in her, like, under the stairs, like her room.
Uh-huh.
She would but she couldn't find it on her own. Ashley had to walk her to it.
Oh shit.
Like, but she would just stop.
Yeah.
No, she would just stop though. She would be walking, and if Ashley went somewhere that she didn't, like, that's not where I want to go, she just stopped and just stood and waited. Then Ashley got back out in front of her and kept walking, and she'd follow her, and then she turned and showed her where the room was, and she went in and she kind of sat down and she stared at the corner.
Poor girl.
Like, sat straight up, stared at the corner. I mean, I felt bad for her.
Yeah.
But her eyes, like, her pupils were just so wide. Like, she was fucking, like, freaking out. Didn't know who we were. Like, I mean, she didn't, like, try to get after us or anything.
She's seeing the next
But her,
like,
yeah, like, she was riding the Rainbow Road. Like, just super fucked up. Yeah, I felt bad for her. Like, it was just traumatizing.
Right, but I
Like,
mean,
we tried to get her to go out, and we took her out the front with no leash because she wasn't going anywhere. She was moving real slow. And Ashley got her out in the grass, and she just sat down. She just sat down and just started staring at the dark. Like, oh my boy, like, there's so much shit going on.
Well, I mean, like I say, at least you got her in there, and
yeah, we got it taken care of. So
yeah,
hopefully it's a little it's gonna be fine. So
maybe this session I'll actually remember to use flurry of blows instead of.
I wondered if that was a thing you had, but I wasn't gonna like. Yeah. Hey, Sean, do you know what you're doing? I really didn't know what you were doing either, so.
It was fine. I was just in the moment. So.
Just loving it. Just straight up getting it. It's fine.
This first time using Tiger Stance is overwhelming.
It is.
They didn't remember the rest of the combo.
El Tigre.
But I did at least realize that my negative modifier for multiple attacks bottoms out at -8.
Instead of -10?
Yep. So that just means that even on my third or fourth attack, I'll be taking a -1.
Pretty good.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, how do you get a fourth attack? Flurry of blows?
Flurry of blows is a flourish, so I get 2 strikes, and then you apply the attack penalty as, as normal, and then I would get attack 3, attack 4. So if I got a full round of attacks, it'd be 4 attacks.
You would be really blowing dudes, is what I heard.
Basically.
Sounds real
I feel like that's something Josh would say. Like, yeah. I channeled him right there.
I think so. I've also got my new mechanical keyboard that goes ticka. Yeah.
Make sure you tune your mic loud enough so that we can hear.
I can get real close to it. I just need to type something here. Let's see.
Just turn your sensitivity on Discord way up. So just anything, breathing makes it work.
I don't. You can probably hear me breathing because I'm on this new weird mic. So, well, not new weird, but like headphones instead of an actual mic.
I had to like slam my mic into my keyboard for that to work. So
Take it, attack it, take it, attack it.
very satisfying that it makes all the clicks.
I'm just I'm finishing up a map. It's not actually like it might not be for the day. It might be for the day. You never know.
Are we in TTS again?
I am in roll 20.
Oh, I need to make an account real quick.
Yeah, and Lee, I didn't see where you joined.
I'm
My
literally
goal-
in the roll 20 group with you right now.
Okay. I'm not actually in roll 20. I'm on Dungeons for All. Doing a map for something
It
else.
shows you as logged in,
Oh,
I think.
I am. I have it on another tab because I have DM prerogative. I have 50 tabs, and you don't know which one I'm looking at.
I don't want
Okay.
my camera on. Fuck you.
I see John is joining. I don't have a camera, so
Just auto defaults.
Oh, I gotta see John's boarding face.
No, you don't. I already turned my camera around. Chips.
I missed it. Color red, so if I draw something, you guys see it.
I'm green. Like I would.
Let's see, let's put this one. There we go. Export the maps.
Breakfast is
If I had thought about it, I would have made bacon. Like, we have bacon. I just chose not to.
about weekend breakfast food. I'm almost out though.
I forgot something. I literally loaded that up for a specific reason. I mean, just kidding.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Is too soon yet?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Excellent.
I guess we'll have to get tokens, right?
Yes. You guys will need a player token of some sort, and then I will set it up to where it's tied to your character. We'll just make like some dummy character sheets that only have a token.
Okay. Do you want just upload the thing to you, or like on files, or what?
I don't know. Give me just a second. I just finished this map. It took me a little longer than I thought I was going to. I was going to have all that stuff pre-done, but the snooze button, it really got me this morning. It came over me.
So alluring.
Mine did for like, I woke up at like 5 and I was like, no, and then I woke back up at 6:30, and after having a dream where I was trying to, I can tell you've just been playing way too many games lately because I had like a quest objective marker to go find something.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I was like, oh fuck.
You know it's good.
Never did find it, by the way, so I don't know.
That's how those dreams go, man. It's not going to happen.
Man, I wish life was like that. Here, here's a quest to go work.
It'd make it a lot easier.
I don't know if easier is the word, but more tolerable, perhaps.
Right.
It'd be like an MMO where there's like 500 to choose from though, I suppose.
So, do I join a game? What's going
I
on?
guess I should quit tabletop.
Do you have a Roll20 account made?
I do.
Okay. Give me just a second. I think I have to
20.
invite you to the game, which means I think I have to leave the game.
I know.
Yeah, I think I do. So I'm gonna exit the game. Did it kill it for everybody?
No, I think we hang out in here.
Just hang.
Yeah, because it's like a lobby.
Let's all go to the lobby. Yeah. All right.
Go to the lobby.
Greg, you used Floydasongan.
No, I haven't
Tucci?
signed up yet.
Tusi, what'd you use? Tusi J-Cam?
Okay, now it's Floydasongan.
For what, my first name or display name?
For your Roll20 account. I'm assuming you use your Gmail.
Yeah, like my email address. Yeah.
Okay, and then Greg, which one did you use?
Floydasongan 222.
Gmail, right?
Yeah, Gmail.
Floydasongan Lytesangen.
Oh man, you got it.
That's what I thought. I've seen it enough. Okay. Yep, pending invitations are out. Launch. Oh, Lee, I love that you already made your little picture. That guy is most definitely your character. Like, did you just draw that yourself?
Yeah,
for this?
I just drew that this morning. I just sat down with a pen and was like,
You have a computer
drawing
mic
tonight.
that is like fucking hot micing it hard.
Is it?
Yep, I hear you through my speakers and in my ear.
Do you have roll 20 muted?
I can manually mute you if you don't want to mute yourself.
I'll do it.
Got
I already did it. I manually muted this. He go. All right. It's really stuck in my head now. I don't know
It's
why.
stuck in my head too. I didn't even fucking watch the thing on the link, and I knew exactly what you were going for.
From hell. It's D&D. Oh, it's so good. All right, we've got Sin is John. Okay. Yep. You can. I think if I do this, you can upload your own default token.
Fuck yeah.
Show to players. Why the fuck not? John, you can see that in the characters.
I can see it.
All right, cool. See if you can upload a token. I'm going. Greg is Elliele, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Save changes. Show to players. Yep. There you go. Is yours Thor? How do you spell your character's first name, Lee?
Yeah, it's TH. It's Thor Gold.
Gold. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember Thor Gold or Thor Gold, so I was like, huh?
It's Thor Gold. Thor Gold Iron Knuckle.
Okay. Show to everyone. Lee, you should have a character.
Oh,
And
movies.
and 2C's is the Frozen one. Oh, that's
Should I circularize mine?
Alright, Sush, you should have one now too. See if you can put a token in there and what it does. Pretty sure you can.
Yeah, I think it did it.
Character sheet. Well, I don't know. Okay, so where does the token go? If I go to edit. Okay, so if you go into edit, there's an avatar and then there's use token or default token optional, and I don't see one in there, John.
Edit. I only have, it says avatar, name, bio, and
Really?
That's what mine says too.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I want to take this image and you upload it as a token. That's what I think I want to do. That's a good looking token, John.
they are all from whenever I ran DCC.
Cool. All right. Give me 2 seconds. I think I'll get this worked out. I'm just going to save the image and then I'm going to upload it in the thing. You know, the thing.
The thing.
Choose a file.
Alright. Oh, I'm not about to go through and update my entire character sheet. Is that important?
No, don't do that. You don't need any of that.
Cool. That's what I thought.
I mean, you can
Okay.
if you want.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. Oh, it's all right.
Oh, turbo
I
tax.
have a token, but I don't know how to make. You have a token. All right, save changes.
Okay.
And now, how do I? Oh yeah, I can just pull you from the thing. Nope, never mind. That's not what I thought it was. What the? How the fuck do you get easy tokens out there? What a bunch of horse shit. Oh, that worked. Okay. I just pulled it from bio and info, and it worked. Okay, I pulled 2C from bio and info too, and that worked. So I don't have to actually upload a token currently. You just can pull your picture in from your character sheet on the map, and it should work fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we might have to resize it, but that'll be easy. Also, the only thing I want you guys to update is when we get into any combats. Did anybody do the tutorial?
Nope.
Okay, cool. It's super easy. When you pull in a token, come on, pull in a token. When you left click a token, there's these little bars, like these little like bubbles. I know. You shouldn't. I'm just telling you. When you left click a token, there's little bubbles that come up over it, and there's a little like settings wheel at the bottom left. If you click your settings wheel, it lets you set a value and a maximum for your bars. So basically, just give your guys a health bar.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, and then it'll put an exit X over your head, so I know how much health you have.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we're ready to kick off. I've got everything ready to roll. Obviously, we're still rolling in. Person. So what we're gonna have to do is move around tokens. So we should be good to go. All right. So you guys made it back to town. You informed Mayor Bannon that there were goblins afoot, and then you went to sleep and did a little healing action. So I'm gonna say you guys slept through the night, the rest of it anyways, and you wake up in mid-morning, rested, refreshed, and mostly healed up.
Yeah, how much do we get again for a healing?
I think you did it last time, but it
Yeah.
was
okay.
Yeah, it's con mod times level
Yeah.
when you rest. Yeah, I've got your health down as 10 of 17 too.
Oh, you know what I should have done? I'm gonna cast 2 healing spells on everybody before we go to bed.
Before you go to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Here we go. D8. Jumanji. That's 2. Jumanji is, I don't know, I played Dice Week, but Jumanji is when you throw a dice off the table on accident. You call Jumanji. Wherever it lands, that's what it is. So 2 plus 5, so 7 more for everybody.
I am healed up to 20.
I think everybody's full. Yep, you needed 7 exactly. So
crushed
everybody's
it.
full.
Oh, I got 2 D8s in here. Sweet.
I gotta turn 2C down.
My bad. My mic is very loud. I've tried to lower the settings.
No,
the
I'd rather it be loud enough to turn it down than
That's
not
fair.
be able to hear you. Okay.
Try to lower the settings on inputs.
Okay. So you guys are up and ready to rock and roll.
All right. Well, I guess get up and prepare for the day, I guess. Or what do we want to do? Do we want to because what were our options? We could go to the other goblin camps. We could go try and find the goblin village.
You can get breakfast.
We can get breakfast. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, in general, like, what our overall plan is. That was part of the get up, get ready for the day.
Let's see. I didn't save on the map, but there are 3 other encampments?
Yeah, so
2 other encampments.
2 other. There were 3 altogether.
Or we go towards what we assume is the big one. We don't really know that for sure.
Yeah, we know that it's to the east.
I say we clear out encampments just to try to how close are we to leveling up?
You're 1/3 of the way to level 2.
3 camps,
That's
1/3.
Look, if I'm looking at this like a normal RPG, I would grind out a couple of small encampments first before charging on into the big one.
True.
I agree.
True.
So I say we clear out the little guys.
Okay, I can get down with that.
So, Jared, from our map, can we conceptually tell what tiles the little encampments are in?
You can go ahead and give me a. What would you think would be a relevant check?
I marked
Probably
it
something
last
intelligence
time.
related. Right.
Are you saying for the big camp? or
No, just to figure out the little encampments where they would be. Oh, I heard a dupe. What was the dupe noise?
Relate
somebody
our
do something?
tile system to that map we saw.
Yeah.
I don't know what these dupes are. I keep hearing noises.
he's
Me
rolling.
too.
Why don't you give me a lore check, but take advantage on it since you have a map.
Or advantage. Advantage is still just two d20.
Yeah, 2 dice. It's not actually called advantage in this, but it's the same thing.
Oh, that's a 19. It's just a generic lore.
Yeah, just take a generic lore, just trying
Oh.
to map it.
I'm assuming I'm no longer drunk, so I can get rid of this -2 modifier.
Yep, you've slept. You're good.
So I got a 19.
Okay, so you can tell based on some solid mapping abilities, trigonometry, and Kentucky windage, that you think the goblin encampments are somewhere in the hexes I-25 and M-23. The encampment that you found being in K-25.
I-25. I don't have an I-25.
I-25.
No bingo for you?
Here, actually, I got an idea.
Uh-oh. Join the stream. I'm all about this stream.
So,
Oh, yeah.
all right, this is what I had, and this is
Oh.
L. Is this 25 right here?
Hold on, it's so damn small. If I join the stream on the computer, I'm going to lose my chat, so.
Yeah.
All right, this is J22, so I would be up 1.
Oh, okay, yep. Up 1.
And
Let's do.
over 3, or over 2.
So here. But
Yeah,
you said
so
L22 was where our other one was, and I had that down here.
what, L22?
Isn't that what you said where we first had
You
comment?
found one
Maybe I misheard you. Maybe I misheard you.
K25.
Oh, K25.
Yeah, you're
Got
down
it.
1 so far, I think.
Yeah,
Let me see, scroll in a little more so I can see your notes.
Yeah, because this is what I had. I thought we encountered that major encampment down here at
Nope,
L.
it's up 1.
Oh, okay. So we didn't actually go down here.
Yep.
Okay, so I had mine
Yep.
up and to the left too, like straight up.
It's
and
okay.
then SF.
What was the other one that you said?
M23.
M23. So that's here, and where was the big one? Did we not see that?
It's you think from your check that it's probably several days to the east. It's approximately 7 to 8 days to the east somewhere.
You have an idea of how long it takes us? About 1 day to travel through
It's
these.
about a day to get across. If you're not gonna search it, it takes about a day to travel. And it's probably just a little farther to the south. It looks like it's a little bit south and east. So, yep, you're doing good. Just putting a kind of a perfect. It's in that area. That's what you can tell.
All right.
And then also you could probably put the lake on the south or the northeast corner of SF. That's a handy thing to have. That whole tile, it's a huge lake, so almost the whole tile's lake.
Like the
North-
SF is?
Northeast of SF.
Northeast. Okay.
Yep, that one. And there's a big waterfall on the northeast end of that lake. I don't know if you care about that yet.
Like the next hex tile, or like
No,
on the
just there's a
border?
waterfall at the border. Yep, and there's a river feeding it, and there's a river coming out to the west of I-23 as well. So there's like a little river running east-west.
Oh, I see. Okay.
World building. If I was smart, I would have filled in a few more hexes around the town that you could easily have seen. But it's fine.
Look at this production value. Fuck.
Yep, I'm just watching too, so you scroll in, scroll out, scroll in, scroll out. It goes out almost directly to the west, too. the river, and the other one goes out to the northeast.
While he's drawing this, I gotta go grab my rule book.
You're
I'll be
good.
right back.
It's move your left one down to come out directly to the west of the lake. It's like the one, so the waterfall feeds the lake, and then the lake runs off into another river. Yep,
Should I see something?
good enough.
It's in.
It's usually streaming on Discord.
On Discord. Yeah.
Oh. Ha.
I'm about to stop streaming, but
Yeah, that's good enough.
I'll
For
leave
now.
it in here.
Yeah, definitely good enough for now.
Yeah, that looks fine.
Probably share at the end of the day just to make sure that we're not.
We're all on the same
Everybody.
page. There's no. Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe Jared doesn't help us from here on out. I guess it kind of depends on how we roll, but maybe the two of us probably. Whoever else
Well-
is keeping track. I think John is.
I mean,
but just make
if
sure
I
we're all
give
on the
you
same page.
if I give you shit descriptions, though, I'm gonna help a little bit.
Yeah, that's fair. That's super
Just
fair.
because sometimes it's like, well, this would be clear to see. I just didn't describe it well.
Well, yeah, it was like last time you were like, well, they're equidistant to. I thought that the goblin encampments were like completely around Shadow's Fall.
Mm,
And
gotcha.
that is clearly not what. I was like, looking at him like, this is very wrong.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
I was gonna prepare a handout, but we weren't in roll 20 yet.
Right.
I'm back.
Are you talking about me? Okay, fair enough. My mother-in-law just threatened to shoot me.
Oh.
Oh,
You know,
Yeah.
That is fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's endearment, but I don't know.
can she hear us talking?
oh
No.
my God.
So that time we went to their house, I wasn't sure she wasn't gonna shoot me either because I got up super early and I was like in the kitchen making coffee and like I knew she was a little edgy and they had like those weird people driving around their neighborhood the day before and I was like, my God, she's gonna come out and see me in here making coffee. I'm like, who the fuck are you? Start shooting at me. Yeah. So I was a little nervous because I woke up. I was like up before everybody else, like quite a
I
bit.
remember that. I forgot. I forgot you went up there with me, and we got there
Yeah.
after everybody was in bed, or was it either? It was either after everybody was in bed, or they weren't back yet, or something. I don't remember.
I feel like maybe we just like barely talked to him that night,
Yeah,
you know.
it was.
and
It's
they
kind of
were
a blur.
like, yeah, and I was like, or maybe we didn't talk to her. Maybe she didn't feel good. And we just talked to
Al, yeah,
Al. I was trying to think of his Al. It's always an Al.
that was an Al.
Oh yeah.
All right. So you guys, you have a plan. You guys head to the mess hall for some breakfast. Drewsna the half-orc cook is at it again. This time, using the same huge cauldron, is dipping out something that crudely resembles porridge,
Oh.
ish. But everybody else seems to be eating it and not dying. So you guys spoon up a bowl of porridge for the day. Get sat down, and as you're sitting down to eat, chatting amongst yourselves about going to stomp some more goblins, Rhea, the healer, approaches you and says, I heard you I heard you took care of some goblins close to town. Hopefully the forest will be more safe. I couldn't keep Gorm in bed any longer. He's heading back out with his foresters. She says, but tending to Gorm is ran through some of the last of my healing supplies. The things the caravan brought in, held us over for a little while, but I sent my apprentice out to the west 2 days ago, looking for more herbs, and she hasn't returned yet. So I hope nothing bad's happened to her. If you have time, would you mind going to look for her and maybe try to find some herbs or what's happened to her?
Track of different quest
Sure.
lists.
What's her name? Of this
Uh,
healer?
The healer is Rhea.
Oh, Rhea.
Her
went out there?
apprentice
Okay.
her
Rhea went out.
apprentice is Yvette. If you ask her that,
A vet. Okay. Yeah, I figured that might help if you know.
be out there
Yeah.
yelling for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably a time-sensitive one. Yeah, I'm trying to think RPGs here. So we should probably do that and let the goblins Oh god, damn it! I don't know though. The goblins could, since we just murdered some of them.
Well, like I say, maybe we go and we talk to Bannon again now that he's actually, had some sleep and all that, and reconvey like where the. I mean, we showed him on the map where they were, but like, let's just see like for him to be prepared while we go take care of that.
The hours of the evening.
Right.
So, sorry if you hear crunching. I'm getting in some fruit snacks.
Ooh.
Do you want to ask Rhea anything else before she takes off?
I can't think of anything.
I mean, what is?
Sure.
I mean, I imagine we shouldn't find anybody else out there. I mean, the vet should be pretty obvious. So.
What's your apprentice look like?
Yeah.
Ah. Well, she's a willowy blonde girl in her late teens.
Is she human?
She is human.
So that's a legit question.
That's more what I was getting at.
Yeah, she's a willowy blonde human woman in her late teens. I think she took a couple of the militiamen with her, just to be safe, in case she ran into any creatures.
Okay, thanks. We'll keep an eye out.
Yes.
And she walked out. She started out down the rough path to the west of town.
Fuck me, this is so much note taking.
Hey, how do you think I feel? I wrote it.
In a fever.
Yeah, but you have time to write it. We have to write it and then make decisions really quick.
Well, that's fair.
All right. Okay, I got it. So this is the notes I have. West of camp, lost 2 days ago. Late teens, small blonde human. Took some militiamen with her. Anything else that we should add there that I missed, guys?
What I got sounds good to me.
I don't think so. I think it's it.
Fuck, let's go talk to. Well, actually, I want to finish my goddamn breakfast.
Susie, you have a hearty breakfast. The porridge was actually somewhat good, despite its questionable looks.
On the way out, I'm gonna give I forgot the name of the cook already. The half-orc lady a good thumbs up and a big old smile.
She returns a grin. She returns your wide grin with one of her own, but it has significantly less teeth.
Oh boy.
I try very hard to not flinch at the sight of without her teeth. I'm gonna give you a deception check. See if she bought it. Ooh, I got a 20. Nat 20.
Wow.
She is fairly certain you love her and her cooking.
I'll take that. But all right.
Okay.
All right. Well.
So you guys head to talk to Bannon?
Yeah, talk to Bannon, tell him what's up, what we're doing. I mean, I figure it's good just to check in.
Mm-hmm. So you find Bannon. You go in the town hall, and you find Bannon at a table in the main room with what looks like a rough map of the area in front of him, and he's actually marking down some rough areas where he thinks these goblins might be that you told him about last night. And as you approach, he hails you and said, he says, I hope you're well rested after arriving so late in the evening.
Yeah, we're pretty well rested. A couple of good healing spells will do that.
He says, that's good. He says, that's good. That's good to hear. He says, because someone's going to keep giving me this valuable information. He says, like I told you, I don't have the militiamen to scout the area, and only 2 days into your arrival, and you've already given me valuable information about the world around us and its potential dangers.
Speaking of militiamen, are you missing any militiamen out west?
He says that he doesn't know of any that are missing. Rhea asked permission for Yvette to take a few with her to search for herbs, but he hasn't looked into that. He doesn't know if they've returned or not.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to go out and try and find a vet because they haven't heard back from her in a moment. So that's where we're going to head off to. Maybe find her and some of the missing militiamen. Well, not missing, I guess. Non-reported back. I don't know.
See if they're in
He
any
says-
trouble.
He says the silly girl's probably wandered off picking flowers and forgot how long she's been gone. But we may need every one of those men if the goblins do attack us.
Right. Where can I get some general supplies in town if, say before we head off? Because I noticed our friend here had a pup tent and I would like to get one myself.
He says we don't have a general store, so to speak. That was what your caravan is for.
Right.
But I think Jenkins has already set up shop, selling goods out of his wagon next to the warehouse, and he's already began to badger Gil about setting up a proper store.
Okay.
Be right back real quick. I'm still listening.
Well, we should go check it out. Might as well see what he has available.
Yeah, I say, just to grab a few things before we go, and then head out.
Okay.
But yeah.
He says I'll continue to double the watch, and be on the lookout for goblins. He says report back in if you find anything else suspicious.
Sounds good.
And kind of, you take that as a dismissal.
Right.
Cool. Here it is.
All right, let's head out west.
John, if you go over to Jenkins at the store,
Yeah.
he's gonna have basically all the general goods that you can find in the player's handbook at their
Like the
at
adventuring
their
gear, sort
yeah,
of.
all the adventuring gear, pretty well all of your common weapons. If there's any martial weapons you want, just check with me. He has some things, but a pretty limited supply on weapons and armor. He brought a lot of general goods.
Okay. In that case, like I say, I'm gonna grab a pup tent for myself to carry. So it's
Yep.
and
I am a trendsetter.
we only use like 1 day of rations. I'll hold off on getting any more rations.
Yeah.
So I think I think that's it. Oh, does he
Yep.
have like a jaw harp or a flute? Some type of just goofy instrument?
He does have a goofy instrument. He has a recorder.
A recorder?
Yeah. Like a little flute that we all learned in high school
Yeah, I'll get that.
or junior high or whatever it was.
Yeah, I'll get that. I'm gonna get that too.
And that'll be he's really proud of it. He's selling it for 4 coppers.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'll get that. Yeah. Good quality.
Does he have a guitar?
He does not have a guitar.
Sad.
Add this to what I have here. Let's see here.
Because
One-
Ellie
Then
needs
just
her
go ahead
guitar.
Go ahead and mark off your money.
How
Then
much
mark
was
up
the
your
pub
money for the
tent?
pub tents. John, do you have it?
Yeah,
think
yeah,
it's
I've
not
got my
expensive.
money. I'm at, yeah.
I mean, do you have how much the pub tent was?
Oh, it's 8 silver pieces.
Cool. That way I don't have to-
Seeing John by the recorder, I whip out my pan flute that I brought with me, and I start to kind of give him like so we should start a band, and I'm gonna give a performance check and see if I can play it. Ooh, that was a 4, plus 4, so 8 total.
I'll just try and
You
join
blow
him.
into your
Yeah.
You blow into your pan flute, and it goes.
Just a little rusty. And I just kind of try to shake it off and
John, are you trained in performance?
No, so let's see how
Oh,
it goes.
fantastic!
The -1, I got a 9.
It makes a, and then you put your fingers on it. It goes.
All right, I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
so, yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Jenkins flinches and says, "He says, maybe I should have sold that a little more dearly."
Look, you give me a little bit of time, and you'll be dancing at the tavern.
He shakes his head and he says, "At least they're not in town much."
I heard that.
All right, I think I've got everything I need.
Okay, dokie.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't
guys-
see anything.
Buy several more sets of bolts. Just because I've been going through them pretty quick.
Yeah, he's got arrows and bolts in pretty hefty supply.
Yeah, I'm good on arrows. I'm not buying them for 10. It's a waste of money. I don't know what you guys are doing.
He's waiting till it starts raining. Lee's gonna be out there soaking wet.
Does he
pissed
have
off.
a poncho
Uh,
or some sort of oiled skin?
He does. I don't even know what that would be fucking under. Sure, he's got a poncho, Lee. And it is looks like a light leather poncho that's been treated with oil. And he's got it up for a price of 5 silvers.
Yeah, I'll totally take that. I need some rain gear, but
Yeah, it's a little long for you, but
I'll
I'm
try
pretty
that.
sure that with a crafting check you could probably trim that off.
All right, let's see here. Crafting is
It'll be just craft leather working or something. Does anybody have that? Who has tanning?
I have tanning. I rolled
And
I will give you half of your bonus for tanning
ooh.
because that's similar to leather working.
What the fuck is?
crafting.
Where do I find tanning?
so I got 15.
It's
a
so it's just
lore.
a crafting check.
Yeah.
It's a lore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have shit for that.
Yeah, I have tanning lore, so I rolled a 15. 15 total.
Okay. 15 total.
Yeah.
What was your okay, so you managed to cut it off. You managed to cut it off fine. It is the fit you wanted. It's just high enough where it's not going to drag in the mud, just low enough where you think you'll be protected in case there's some windy rain. Pretty proud of yourself. And you actually managed to retain a tanned or an oiled leather strip about we'll say about 3.5 feet long.
All right.
I don't know what the fuck you'll need it for, but you never know.
I don't know. You never
Might
know.
need to wrap some documents in leather in case it starts to rain. Who knows?
Potentially.
Or wrap both of these.
Both of these. So his knuckles don't get wet.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys heading out west, huh?
That's the plan. I think we should
Alright.
probably just head straight west.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you guys, you recall that Rhea said that she followed the path to the west of town. So there is a rough, worn path to the west, kind of what your caravan traveled in on. It's still just grassy, but the plains to the west, there's a lot of tall grass and bushes and things, and you can see this path has been beaten down, and it looks like it's where some of the villagers are kind of wandering out this way and heading. You see some that are going out to the west and then north toward the river. You see others look like they've taken this road to pick berries and things out in the wilderness here on the plains. But you follow the path, and you can at this point you're just walking down the path.
Okay. I guess we should go into exploration, or how?
Yeah, you can hexplorate.
Nice. So we are one tile over from Shadow's Fall.
You
to
are
the
one
west?
tile directly to the west.
Okay.
J20.
J20. I mean, is there any? How long ago? Well, did we ask how long ago she was out?
2 days.
2 days. Okay, so it's been a minute.
Does she have a pup tent? Did we find that out?
We didn't-
You guys did not ask if she had a
we
pup
did-
tent.
Yeah, we didn't
Damn.
ask anything about her, other than what she looks like.
Yeah.
Um,
So traveling on the road or on the well-worn path. If you want to travel the path, it'll take like half. It'll only take half an action since you're not like having to blaze your own path.
Yeah, I mean, I figured that's what we'd do. I mean, I guess we'd look out for, I don't know, a field of flowers. I don't know what.
Yeah, so I guess we didn't look at what kind.
Healing herbs of some sort. Did I lose everybody? Nope, there went.
No,
They
you're
just
there.
popped.
What
I'm gonna try to do a nature check for where I would find healing herbs in these parts.
Okay.
Yeah, can I
Here we
also
go.
do that?
I'm trained in nature.
Yeah.
But I rolled a 4 plus 2 is 6.
Well, I also got a 4, so
You guys are pretty unfamiliar with the area. You know that the healing herbs that Ray is talking about are typically you can use many things, but probably in this area it's something like a flower growing on a bush in the plains, but you don't know much else.
Well, that's not very helpful.
no. Well, I guess
mean, I'll try. Why not?
why not?
Nope.
All right,
Not-
I'll
not
give it
much
a shot
better.
as well.
You may
Yeah, I got a 10 total.
Did we lose him?
I
You guys
just
hear me? Hello? Or Jared?
Jared.
I think
Nah,
we
We
lost
got
Jared.
you. He figured it out.
All right. I heard Greg's roll was bad, and then Lee rolled, and I lost it.
A
Yep.
10. A 10 is
A
what I
10.
rolled. A 10.
So Lee, you know that the flowers you're looking for are typically yellow.
Oh,
All right.
That's better than the
That's
rest of
better.
us.
That's better. How do you know?
Time to go
Um,
hunt
rock
some
so-
dandelions.
Let me suggest some other options. You guys might try taking a different tact at this. You are trying to find people. You could use a survival track check.
Yeah,
Right.
Oh, that's a
Try
good
that.
point.
I'm actually trained in
We
that.
we are trying to find people.
I'll try and look at the path leading out of town to the west and track them. I got a 16.
Okay. Perfect.
Or sorry, 18.
So even more perfect. So you guys, as you're following the path, you can clearly see to the southwest a place where a small party has diverged from the path into the high grass. You can see that it's kind of beaten down, and there's a little bit of a trail blazed with. Looks like they hacked it with some chopping knives, like some machetes or something. It's pretty easy to see as you're walking through the path.
Okay,
Yeah. Well,
Head down that way.
yeah.
let's check that out.
Okay. So you're going to use the rest of your exploration for the day to travel into K19.
Okay. So we were just in J20, so now we're in K19. Okay.
Yep, southwest of 1. So you guys follow the path, and this is it's starting to get into the late afternoon, and you can see a little spot where it looks like they have the previous party may have camped. There's a couple of small rocks and large rocks where they started a fire. It's actually pretty easy to find, and they've looked like they've hacked out a small area in the tall grass where they could lay some bedrolls.
What time
Uh,
of day is it?
It's still the same day.
Okay.
Time of day. It's like it's late afternoon. You could push on if you wanted to,
Okay.
but you would end up probably in the evening.
I want to try to see what how long that fire.
Okay,
How
give me
long
a
ago was that?
survival.
So bad at surviving. Here we go. That was a 8.
So
Back.
go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. I got a 9.
All right, so you guys can tell that the fire is not still warm or anything, but it doesn't look like it's like been it's not like the wind has blown any of the ash away. It's all still there. So
Okay.
it's fairly recent, but not like, just hours ago.
And it doesn't look like they like left in a hurry or anything. Like pretty standard. Just it
You-
got knocked down.
You don't see any blood stains, any signs of battle, any signs of anybody bolting off into the trees.
Okay.
It looks like they just stopped. They stopped there for a little while. Whether they slept overnight or just stopped for a break to eat, you don't know.
Right.
Okay. Well then.
Well, should we carry on or?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Carry on.
Okay. Can you guys give me? Can you give me another survival check to continue tracking them? The grass is starting to get a little taller and rougher. And
19.
okay, you have no problem following their trail.
Damn it! I wasted my 19 on your 19.
We're really
So you guys,
forging a path
you
here.
guys have no trouble at all following the trail. You actually follow it, and the grass it's still pretty tall, but it opens up a little bit. It looks like this area is more overtaken with small shrub brush and bushes, and then kind of off in front of you, you see a large cluster of like bigger bushes, like taller, thicker bushes with yellow flowers on them.
Oh.
Shit.
Well,
This is the spot. They should be around here.
yeah.
Can we look for tracks on the ground or look around for signs of people?
Okay, so now that you found the area and you're looking for signs of people, you can give me either survival or perception. And then or if you want to check out the flowers and things, you can give me nature.
I'll check out the flowers because I'm a natural person and I enjoy nature. Here we go.
Look around for tracks.
Apparently, I don't. I got a 6.
I'll do survival. I got a 16. Wait, 16 plus 4. So
Yep,
20.
that's better. Take that one.
Okay.
And I'll do some perception just to like look around the area.
Okay.
I got a 15.
Okay. So we've got a survival of 20, a nature of a low number, a perception of what, John?
15.
15. Greg, what did you do?
I had survival, but lower. It was
Survival
only 10.
lower. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Lee, you notice that the tracks lead up to the bushes, and then like they were up over maybe picking the flowers from the bushes, and then you don't see anything else. John, you notice the same with your perception check that you don't see anything harmful in the area. Just the tracks just kind of go away.
Okay.
Greg, you're with Lee checking things out too. So you approach the bushes, the flower bushes, and you're trying to determine what kind of flowers they are and what's happening with the flowers if they're what you're looking for. And then everybody go ahead and give me initiative. Initiative perception and fill it in the Google sheet. And Tusi, you go ahead and use your perception.
I rolled a 4.
I rolled a 1.
Or no, never mind.
I have a 6.
There's nowhere in.
Oh yeah, I got
You should call it to do initiative.
There is, but I don't like it. It's a pain in the ass.
Oh, okay.
The Google Sheet's just way easier for me because I don't have to drag tokens on. The way Roll20 works is you tie all the initiatives to a token. And that's just a pain in the ass because then I have to name all my tokens and tie them to shit. Okay, so Tusi, while you are checking out the flowers,
Damn it.
8.
a blast of yellow pollen bursts from one of the bushes in a cone, and you need to make a will save.
Will I survive? That's a hard no. I got a 9.
A 9.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I'm an expert at this skill, but I can't roll anything higher than a 5.
That's not good. So you can attempt a new save at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
Just go ahead and mark that down. But you are fascinated. As long as you're fascinated, you must spend each of your actions to move closer to the source of this pollen. which now that the bushes have parted and the pollen sprays out, you can see a big pod with what look like some yellow flowers on it. That has got these like just vines and shit. It's like a bunch of creeper looking vines. And then you're gonna try to avoid obvious danger, and if you get close enough to it, if you get adjacent to this pod, you'll just kind of stay still and stare at it. So I'll go ahead and pull the map. All right. Did you guys move to it? I guess it doesn't matter because you can't see it, but I moved you to a different page. So we're gonna see how well this works. And then I'm going to unfog of war this. Reveal areas. Shoop. All right, drag your tokens on there and see if you can do it.
Let's see here.
Wait, where's
So-
my token?
Oh yeah.
You should just be able to drag it from your character in the. There's a little characters thing,
Got it.
and then size it to scale if you can, roughly.
God. I scrolled.
But yeah, scrolling is not great. You want to just grab the pan view and try to do that. And I gotta find some tokens for these things.
How do
real
I?
quick.
How do you move it?
Oh, I got it. Right click on it.
All right. For lack of a better token,
Oh, whatever.
that guy is going to be our yellow flower dude.
Ugh.
Wherever Tusi's at. I'll arrange you guys in a minute. And then also, as Tusi starts approaching this yellow flower. All right, come on. This is not what. These are not great, but we're going to use it anyway. Why not? That'll work. You see 3 bodies rise up out of the bushes, and these bodies have they're clearly, you can see that they're clearly were once 2 men and a small girl or a smaller woman, but they have like there's vines wrapped around them, and there's yellow flowers sprouting from the vines, and kind of coming out of their like nose and ears and mouth, and they're just like covered in these vines. Why can I not see this? Because I'm in pan view. Okay.
Here I was. Make sure you guys go ahead and add your health on there too.
Do they look more like controlled or more like dead and revived?
Give me a nature check.
Ooh.
I'm kind of got a big smile on my face as I kind of start wandering towards this fucking.
Yeah, we're gonna. So
13.
This is 13. They don't look dead to you, but you can't tell, like they're not like losing flesh, they're not emaciated. They're not, like they don't have any obvious like slash wounds or anything that maybe killed them. But there's obviously like shit growing out of their orifices, so it's not a good deal. This one's John, right? John, you were looking for stuff. To see, you are the cat. You were here. Man, this grid is not very visible on this, is it?
No, not on top of the map.
Okay, this is. Who is this? Is this Greg? That's Greg. You were looking for tracks with John, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Stick over here. That's a good spot, really. And then these zombie things that are not actually zombies, but are people, kind of rise up from the grass in multiple places. And can I name them? Can name them.
Hot damn.
We're gonna do a nameplate. And I guess it's gonna show a nameplate. Did you guys see a nameplate? You can put a nameplate on your tokens too. That's probably what we should do.
I don't. Yeah, mine doesn't show a name. Like I've got a health bar I added, but it doesn't. I don't think it shows
So-
my name on my token.
If you right click your token, or just click your token, there's a little settings wheel there. You did that.
Yep.
So you
and
go
I have
into name and then you click nameplate.
Nameplate isn't an option for us.
Yeah.
It just has a name.
Okay.
I think
So I
Just
have
type
to do it.
Oh, there
something
you
in
go,
there
yeah. Yeah, you can
because
turn it on.
yeah,
Yeah.
And
it'll
I
pop
turn
up.
on. There's a little
Yeah.
click. There's a little box I have to click.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Little growing pains.
Yep.
But like I said, I think this will end up being a lot better for us.
I
Oh.
think
Can you
so.
turn on all of them? Because all I see is my own.
Really?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
only see mine, but that's
Oh,
That might be intentional. At least
I think there was something in the tutorial about this.
let me check the options maybe.
I just like read it in the tutorial, but I think it's because it typically is only available to GM.
Sad day.
Okay.
Here's what we'll do. Can you see the yellow musk creeper now?
yes, I can
Yeah.
see that.
Okay. So I'm just gonna make everything everybody can control all tokens, and then we can all see it.
Okay.
Yeah, just don't.
And that'll be something we have to remember for. I'll have to put stuff together for that.
That's fine though. I mean, we're learning. It's fine.
Learning stuffs. All right. So can you guys see each other's names?
No.
No.
No, but I
Nope.
Yeah.
I can tell who everyone is. I mean,
Yeah.
Okay. That's
We're
Yeah,
all-
I'm fine with that.
we're all pretty distinct, I think.
It's more for the enemies.
all right.
Although I suppose
Whatever.
it'd be nice to see health, but
I can see. I can see all that. So I don't know why you can't. It's in the tutorial. And I just watched it this morning, and I don't remember it. I was still waking up, but that's good enough for now, I think.
Right. No, that should be fine.
All right. So initiatives. Let's see here. I wish there was like a. Oh, okay. That's why it doesn't have one. It doesn't have a will bonus. I was like, why does it not have an initiative bonus?
need some wisdom.
Ellie and I were
19.
definitely looking off the complete opposite direction. Just
Whoops.
Yep.
19.
not
12
not in it
and
to win it.
3. Okay, so this.
I'm gonna die. Where's the?
I'm in danger.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
There's a meme for that.
That's what's going on here. I am definitely in danger.
What time of day is it, by the way? Is it like evening?
It's evening. Yeah, there's still plenty of light out, but the sun's going down.
Okay.
And I want to sort Z to A.
I feel like
So-
this is an appropriate time to use some fire bombs.
Yes. Go Dark Souls on their ass.
Very well. Go Dark Souls on their ass. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. Fair point on the firebomb.
Oh,
So these
hopefully,
things that I
hopefully
get.
I'm after you. Am I?
Me?
No, damn.
No.
Cameron rolled higher than me. Can he delay while fascinated?
Well, at the end of my turn, I at least get to.
You get to save at least.
Yeah, but if you
Yeah,
go
but I-
stand next to it, a firebomb's gonna hurt you.
It's all good. I'll live.
I don't think I
He'll
can aim
live.
at
He's the
squares,
frozen
at
one.
least I don't remember.
He will be.
Sorry,
Unfortunately, the frozen one has winter, has resistances to cold damage, not necessarily to fire. So got that.
Oh,
So my normal bombs
you
let
done
you make
messed up,
cold
Ron.
bombs. I do have cold bombs too, I think.
Well, if you throw the cold bomb, I forget exactly what the reduction is, but
Okay.
I do have
it's probably
something.
just resistance or something.
No, I gain cold resistance equal to half my level minimum 1, and I treat cold effects so they were one step less extreme.
Yeah, okay.
Incredible cold becomes extreme becomes severe, and so on. So I have cold resistance 1.
Yeah, so next time I'll make cold bombs, and then I can throw them even if you're next to people. Probably.
Yeah. Oopsie. I gotta remember my fucking cat things.
Claws.
All right. So this one's just gonna shamble up to like here.
Resistance to fascination, right? That's a cat.
No, I do have cat's luck.
Lee, you're up.
I get to do another one once a day.
All right. I guess I'm gonna hunt the yellow musk creeper, and then start shooting arrows into it.
You got it.
So I will hold on. Let me get to my ranger nonsense here. So I've hunted him. Hunt prey is my first action. Then I'm gonna do hunted shot, which is the 2 quick shots. So I had to, just for you guys, if you're looking at the sheet, I had to go through and fix my proficiencies. I was supposed to add more than, I was just adding 2 instead of 2 plus my level. So
Oh right.
Oh
Yep.
man,
so
that's
yeah, I screwed that
why
up.
you missed a couple of those.
Yeah, that's why I was poisoned for so long last time. So all right, here we go. First longbow shot is a 18.
That'll hit.
Second shot is a 19 with
That
the
will also
-3.
hit.
So okay. So 2d8s for damage.
Fucking good.
I got a 4 and an 8, so 12 damage.
Nice.
Okay. Nicely done, Lee. It takes 12 damage.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my last. Oh. I'm gonna use my last action to get a torch and my flint and steel out of my bag.
Okay.
Fucking burninating the peasants.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
That's what I
just
got.
thinker. All right, Deuce. You are fascinated.
Okay, I am fascinated. I have to move towards it. Is that right?
Yep. You move towards it, and then at the end you can take a will save.
All right, that's the end of turn, so I will take a will save. Come on. That is a 16. How's a 16 cut it?
You sway back and forth and look at the flowers as they sway and move closer to you.
Rough. All right.
Yeah. Okay, so the swaying flowers move closer and closer to Tusi's head, and all of a sudden, 3 of them all at once converge and try to bore into his skull.
Oh,
Tusi, take a fort save.
Fort save. Well, I got that going for me. How does an 18 sound?
That sounds great,
All
yeah.
right.
actually. So you have managed to not
Might need
let
to
them
roll
bore
another
into your
dice.
brain somehow.
I've rolled 3 consecutive 12s. Might be time to try another dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yep, it's done. It just tried to bore into Tusi's head and it failed. Greg.
Okay.
Am I still fascinated?
Mm-hmm.
2, 3,
All right.
4, 5. Move
That's some bullshit. It just betrayed me.
here.
I'm supposed to sit here and still be fascinated by it.
It was stroking your head lovingly, bud.
All
I
right.
guess it's
That's what you think.
5. It'll be here. Yeah.
That's fair.
And then I will throw a alchemist fire at the yellow musk creeper.
Burn
Okay.
It. Burn it.
Burning it.
Burn it. That's gonna be a 22.
That will hit.
Okay. So it'll take 2 fire, guaranteed, and then 2C also takes 1 fire. And then I roll the damage.
Hachi.
Ooh, max roll 8. So plant takes 10, 2C takes 1. And then it also takes 1 persistent fire.
Okay. So
Sorry, it's 9 plus 1 persistent fire.
9 plus 1 persistent fire. And the persistent fire is at the end of its turn or the beginning? You know?
I think persistent is end. I
think it's
believe.
I
end,
think
yeah.
so too.
Yeah.
Because you can try to put yourself out.
Yeah.
So you notice the firebomb detonates on the creeper, and it hisses in pain, and it's the yellow flowers recoil and try to get away from the fire, and you see the vines are like smoldering. It really didn't like it.
Good stuff. Should we throw another?
And then that will be to John.
Well, I got another
He's-
action.
he's
Technically.
Oh,
got
I'm sorry,
another
Greg.
action, yeah.
I thought it's throwing 2.
It
Or
is
is it 1?
normally, but I have the quick bomber trait, which lets me do it in 1.
He's a quick bomber. Look at him go. So you still
Or
have to
quick-
ready another one though, right?
No, it's quick bomber makes the draw, throw all
Oh,
one
I get it.
one action.
I get it.
Normally it would be 1 to like draw and prepare, and then 1 to throw. But because of that, it makes it 1.
Perfect.
Yeah, let's just chuck another. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Tusi, did you take your damage?
I took my 1. Oh, I
Ooh,
didn't
this
take
is
it.
a little lower. 14.
That will miss.
Okay. They still take the 1 splash, so both Tusi and the creeper.
Okay, so the splash of fire hits some more of the flowers. It catches on fire, and the fire gets down into the pod in the middle that's spraying the pollen, and you hear it roast and pop, and then explode outward,
Well, that's fucking bad.
and it just fucking it blows up. Pollen. There's no pollen coming out. You just see sparks and flames.
Oh boy.
Am I still fascinated?
You
This
are
flower's
still
not that
fast.
pretty
You
anymore,
are
though.
still fascinated. Yes.
Okay, cool. Just double checking here.
All right,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
that's
are
my
still
turn.
fascinated. All right, John, but the creeper seems to be no longer moving and just burning out. So I just deleted it.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to tiger stance, obviously.
Obviously, be like a tiger.
Yep. And then I'm going to move 5, 10 to right here. I take it Yvette and these guards, if they got their skulls bored in by this thing, they're probably not coming back.
We don't know that.
I mean, we could try a non-lethal him, I suppose.
I can
Or at least
non-lethal.
Yvette.
I can non-lethal.
Yeah, we can kill the guards. Or no, we should try to not lethal all of them. Actually, I don't have to say this. I'm still fascinated.
Yeah. So I mean, my attacks can be non-lethal because they are fists, right? So.
Oh, true.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm going to flurry of blows, tiger strike. So 2
Okay.
tiger strike attacks. So first one's at +7. So I got a 21.
That'll hit.
And then the next one is a 1, actually. So that one just
That's no bueno.
that's no bueno. But the first one hits, so it's that. So 1d8 +3. That's an 8 max dice, so that's 11. Non-lethal, just like chop.
Neck chop.
Okay. How much did you say? 9?
11 damage.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why. So you're at, okay. So non-lethal neck chopped it.
Yep.
It looks mildly stunned. I mean,
Okay.
it kind of like it's starting to rotate and twitch a little slower.
Okay.
What else you got?
That was stance, move, and attack. So that's my 3 actions, and that's it. So.
All right. So this guard.
I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick too. So I'll be right back.
So this guard's going to shamble. This guard's going to shamble. Okay. Tusi, the guard strokes you lovingly. I don't really know why it can't hit you, but it doesn't. And then John, who is not in the area at the moment, is going to take. Ooh, that's not fun. Not much damage, but it's not fun. Oh wow, he's going to take 7 damage. Is grabbed, and he needs a will save. And then we'll go back to Yvette, who is also going to do the same thing. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's going to hit, so that's going to miss. We'll try again. It's also a miss.
Hold on.
Okay. Lee, you're up, but John has stuff to do still.
Wait,
All right.
Hold on, Jared.
What?
So the I guess the fascinated condition technically ends if a hostile creature uses or if a creature uses hostile actions against me or any of my allies.
Yep, not this one.
Am I still fascinated? Damn. Okay.
Yep. It specifically says you're still fascinated.
Dude, I figured I would try.
Yep.
You're right in most cases.
Yes, you are right in most cases. And I appreciate you looking stuff up and calling me on it, because that's the only way we're going to learn. Because sometimes I do have to fly by the seat of my pants. So if you have a rule book and you think something's fishy, let me know. Is Lee there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Go ahead and do your stuff.
Oh,
John
should I
John just took damage and has a will save.
All right, so I got my torch and my flint and steel. I'm gonna try to light my torch with my first action.
Okay. Sorry.
John, you took 7 damage, and you have a will save to make.
And a will save. Okay. That's there, and then will save. 20.
You are not fascinated.
Okay.
And I have to look up grab because he tried to grab you.
I think it's just an
620.
athletics attack. I think versus my
it's-
something.
Go ahead, Lee. I got it.
All
I'll
right.
look it up.
So what do I need to roll to try to light a torch with a flint and steel? Is it like survival or something?
I'm assuming you're fairly proficient. You can just do it.
Okay. All right. So
Just
I'm
take
lighting
some.
my torch.
It's gonna. Yep. Take an action since you already drew it.
Yeah, taking an action to light it. My next action, I guess, to re-ready my bow. And then third action is to take a shot at guard number 1.
So what did you do with the torch?
Just dropped it.
Okay. So you drop the torch and you're shooting at guard number 1. Got it.
Yeah. Yep. So it's ready to go. So shooting at guard number 1. So just he's not hunted or anything, so it'll just be 1. That's not good. 11.
Okay. 11 will not do it. Lee, you notice as you drop your torch, the tall grass around you starts to catch fire.
I was kind of wondering.
Yeah. I was like, oh.
That will be to Tusi. Give me a save.
Go boys.
Oh,
fuck, that's not good enough. I rolled a 4, so I think it's like a 7 total. Nope, 8 total.
You are not fascinated.
Fuck
oh
it.
yes.
Cool. All right.
The thing that fascinated you is dead.
By the way,
So you're good to go.
page
2 actions, too.
242, Jared.
I thought I'd take it at end of turn.
You do, but the thing that fascinated you is dead, so we're letting you snap out of it.
All right, so I'm gonna.
What'd you say, Brown? 242 for something?
For grab.
No, grabbed is on 6 something.
Oh, for the action.
The condition.
Did he grab?
Yeah,
me?
he grabbed you. Yeah, he grabbed you.
Oh, okay.
So you're just. I don't know how to get out of it though. I think there's a break grapple.
2 actions, you said.
Yep, you get 2 actions. You shook it loose. You've got 2 actions.
So I immediately realizing that I am screwed, I'm gonna try to cast hands. On the one directly in front of me. Just
I lost him.
panic.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
It's. I think when you're rolling dice, it catches the dice and then makes you really quiet. I don't know. John, you can take an escape action. Page 470.
470.
You're like really quiet. I think that's you talking.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna disconnect for a minute and get off my computer and go call in on my phone.
Okay.
That might be better.
Okay. John, did you hear me?
Yes, I'll do an escape if I want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. If you want to get free from it, or you can try to do stuff. You can try to fight him while you're grappled. You just have to take a DC, or while you're grabbed, you just have to take a DC 5 check.
It's
Basically,
just
it's
flat,
on
right?
page 6
Right.
something.
Yeah.
It's a flat. Like, especially considering you're hitting him with fists, I'm assuming while he's grabbing you, you can be fucking ground pounding him.
Pummeling him.
Yeah, that's
All right,
my thought.
How are we
roll
doing
a
now?
1, basically.
You sound better, Zeus.
All right, cool. All right, so I'm gonna just go ahead and try to burning hands him as I wake up in a fit of panic. I'm just gonna
Oh, nuts.
fire away.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and do burning hands. He takes 6 damage.
Does he get a reflex for half?
So it says saving throw basic reflex, but it doesn't
Yep.
really say anything about.
There's basic saving throws. So basic saving throws are. I'll need the DC, which is you should get from like your casting values.
Yeah, it's 17, I think.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
17.
then basic saving throws are if you take a critical success, you take no damage. A success, you take half damage. A failure, you take full damage, and a critical failure, you take double damage.
Gotcha.
So he's trying to save on a 17. Oh, that's not That's not bueno.
Critical
How much would you
failure?
say?
6.
Okay. You completely immolate this thing. Like, just falls into ash.
Nice.
Got him.
Turn and just sprayed some fire, and the thing just falls into a pile of ash.
Just panic spraying fire always gets the job done.
Also, the bushes and the grass start to catch fire.
So what all is
In
on
this area.
fire here now? Like what?
Let me draw some stuff.
Yeah, draw some stuff about what is actually on fire here.
So Lee's got a little. The grass is starting to catch fire and smolder here. This bush is on fire, and the grass here is kind of starting to smolder in about a 15-foot cone out from Tuesday. And this bush is most definitely on fire.
Gonna burn down the fucking.
I love that I can draw on this. This makes me a lot happier.
Yeah, this is a pretty good
this is
system.
better, yeah.
Go ahead, Greg.
All right. I don't have anything to put out fires, so we're just gonna keep attacking. I think.
Yeah,
We're
you
just
got a water
begging
spirit.
for it.
Create more
You have
fire.
feet? Go stomp
I mean,
fires. Come on, man.
true.
Yeah.
Your fire, I
He's
could
like, I
probably
don't want
put
to get
out.
caught on fire.
I'm still think I'm gonna attack. So Yvette, which one's grabbing John? Is it guard 2?
Guard 2 is grabbing John. Yvette is just trying to whack him, but somehow
She's
failing.
already wounded. Are we really trying to non-lethal her, or are we just?
John did try to non-lethal her.
I know, but are we all trying to non-lethal her?
Well,
Look, I
non-lethal
just
fuck
woke
and
it.
up from
lethal
being
damage.
fascinated. So
Yeah. Okay.
Lethal and
I'll-
non-lethal do not stack. So, just FYI.
interesting.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the only non-lethal thing I have are like if I went to go melee it. So.
Excuse me.
Nah, you do you. I mean, I think my dude's just like maybe we can save her. Maybe like
So do you know how shooting into a grapple works? Like.
Oh
Can I?
fuck no. I'm sure you can.
I think you can. I don't think that there's any. I think.
I can't say I specifically looked that up though, Greg. I'm gonna say probably if you miss, it's a 50-50 if you hit your buddy.
That seems
If
fair.
there's
For right
any
now.
rule, I'm just gonna look up something real quick. Google it.
Firing into melee or whatever.
Do grapple.
Okay. Yep. Because John's up next, so Greg trying to free John makes sense, I guess. So we won't move on while Greg's looking that up.
Yeah, I mean, if there's no like penalty, I'm definitely going to do it. If there is a penalty, I might wait,
I'm
delay.
I'm certain there's some sort of penalty, but I don't know where it would be even. Like, let's look in ranged attacks, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's not what I want. Damage effects. Maybe I look back here under grabbed, perhaps. Not that would tell me.
So grappled and grapplee are both considered to be -4 in Dex. I don't know if this is PF1 or 2. Probably 1. Yeah, this is 1.
I think that's 1. Yeah, because in this one they simplified it a lot. They got rid of like that combat.
Yep,
CMP,
they certainly did.
stuff. So.
There might not be anything. Like every 2E answer, what I'm seeing is just a house rule.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody okay
So-
with shooting into melees? If you miss, it's 50%. You hit your buddy.
I'm down
Yeah,
for that.
unless you get
Sure.
like point blank or some type of feat that.
Yeah, if
makes
you've
it-
got some sort of extenuating circumstances, we can figure that out as we go. But I think a 50. I mean, you're shooting at two guys that are, wrestling.
Yeah. How do you feel about this, John? I'll call out to you. Can I take the shot?
I'll just be like, do it. That's fine.
Take the shot.
I'll use my hand crossbow and take the shot.
Oh goodness, here we go.
We got a 16.
16 will hit,
All right, good stuff.
even with the penalty, even with a penalty of any sort. Like,
And we max damaged again. 6.
what did we get?
6.
Okay. It's now it now has an arrow sprouting from its side under the arm, where it's trying to grab John.
Cool.
And then let's do
And then I'll just reload with my last action.
it manages to hold on to John.
Well, actually, I guess I technically have 2 actions left. We'll take a move up here and then over here. Try and get a better angle on these.
Okay. John.
All right. This one that's grappling me, gonna look at it and I'm gonna give him the sort of look they made a poor decision, and
I smell a headbutt.
yep, I'm going
You
to basically
chose
flurry of blows
poorly.
him, try and headbutt and like right hook him, but I mean I guess I have to do what, a flat 5 DC just
Flat
to see if I
5.
can do it. So
Yep.
let's see. I got a 19 on that, so okay.
Yep. So you're good.
All right, so we headbutt and we right hook him. So let's see what happens here. Still in tiger stance, mind you. First one is 24.
That'll kill
El
him.
Tigre.
This one is lethal, by the way. I'm trying to kill this guard.
Oh yeah. He done went and fucked up. Hey, Rod.
18 for the second one.
That'll hit as well.
Okay, so 2d8.
Poor bastard. Poor guy.
So that is 18 damage, slashing.
So John headbutts him, breaks his skull in with the headbutt, then grabs Greg's crossbow bolt and shoves it up into its chest cavity.
Yep.
And it just goes limp.
All right.
Combo.
And falls.
And I toss him to the
Fucking
side,
got
and then
him.
I look over at Yvette, and I'm going to try and non-lethal her back down as well. Just sort of keep chopping at the head, trying the non-lethal.
Okay.
So this will be my third attack, so it's a -1. That's a 4, so that misses.
Yeah, it does.
And then I'll do the fourth attack, just try again, -1. And that is a dirty one, so no.
Oh.
Ew.
Yep. So kill the one,
Okay.
whiff on the other 2. It's fine.
Okie doke. That will be to Yvette. She's going to try to get John. AC, John, remind me.
19.
Got that big boy number.
5. So it's going to miss you.
Okay.
Just barely. All right. Let's go to Lee.
Did Ellie disappear on the map?
No, up
Oh
north.
no, she.
Up
Oh,
north,
I
yeah,
got.
I
it.
moved
Yeah,
up.
You moved. Okay.
Yeah.
She
Alright,
probably
well-
moved outside of where you were.
Yeah, she. Well, so I thought I had everybody. She moved just up. So all right. I'm gonna I guess try to stomp. I'm gonna pick up the torch. I guess with an action, and then
Yep.
try to stomp the fire out around me.
Okay, just give me a flat check.
Oh my god, I critted. It's a 20. So,
All right, so Lee manages to he jumps up and lands with both feet, and it kicks up such a dust and ash cloud. All the fire goes out in that area.
all right. So
I don't know how to. We can do this. This is now green. Okay.
I guess
This
with
is
my
all-
one action left, I'm gonna. I guess re-ready my bow, just get it up, and that's it.
What are you gonna do with the torch?
Oh shit, yeah. So I'm holding the torch. Fucking
It's throwing down again.
I had
Mistakes were made.
big plans of the torch laying on the ground and me dipping arrows into it, and the son of a bitch caught the ground on fire. So
You tried.
I tried.
Yeah, it was a really good idea.
It was a very good idea.
I tried.
I would have gave
All
that
right.
to you, Lee. I would have absolutely done it.
I'm gonna start heading toward these folks over here. We're trying to non-lethal, so I can just set them on fire. We're done. So 1, 2, 3, 4 puts me about there. That's
Okay.
it.
All right, Tusi.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead, realizing that I set a large cone on fire. I'm going to go ahead and react again with this time I'm going to hit it the same area with a chilling spray. It's just a cone of icy shards bursts spread from my hand. It coats the targets in a thin layer of frost, trying to undo the damage that was done. So I rolled, looks like a 7 on damage. I'm not sure how you want to play that out with the.
I think narrative wise, I think you nailed it. I think it all goes out. It's a 15-foot cone.
Yeah, 15-foot cone. Same
Yep.
cone.
Tusi puts it out, and he's made a little Christmas tree out of this bush. It's got some nice icicles hanging, like it's pretty.
Oh,
At this point, I'm gonna turn around, recognizing that John is in danger, and walk around to the backside of this guard.
that
I think
guard
I
is
can.
dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And
that guard is dead.
Yeah, that
You're
guard's
correct.
dead. But you can go right there.
yeah, I'm gonna go right there and just
Yeah.
kind of get on the other side of her. Try like position myself as if I'm gonna try to grab her. Like we're trying to tackle him.
Okay.
She's blacked out.
Greg.
All right. I guess
I
I
gotta
will.
mark that
I'm
spell
just gonna
off.
go punch that Yvette. I think.
Yeah.
Go over there. Oh, apparently I'm drawing still. We'll
Nice
come
route,
over
Magellan.
here, and we'll punch her with the non-lethal fists.
Okay, Fists of Fury.
We're all mobbing her.
I actually have a +6 because they're apparently finesse weapons. So good shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fists are great.
Fists of Fury.
Ugh. I got a 9, so that's 11. That's still probably not gonna hit.
11 won't do it.
Probably hit again. 1, 1, 1, 1. I assume it only takes one hand to fist somebody because crossbows are also one hand.
Oh,
Yep.
Greg has
Yep.
clearly
Go
never
ahead and say
fisted
that.
anybody before.
I just meant in the game, obviously. Next one's a 20. Not a crit.
That'll
but,
hit.
Yep. So we'll do what is it? D4.
Yep. D4. Greg's clip. That's not good.
I got
It's a two-hand
3
job.
non-lethal bludgeoning damage.
So Greg, with his one-hand Fist of Fury, goes around and hits her right in the back of the head. And she kind of slumps, and the yellow flowers and vines kind of start to twitch just a little bit, but she has collapsed.
All
Can
right.
we pull them out or something?
Uh,
Who's got nature? For real.
wouldn't we want?
I've got medicine checks,
Yeah.
and I also have a stabilize spell or a cantrip that I can cast. If
Okay.
she's dying, so I guess first
Okay.
thing is to give her a medicine just to see if she's dying, or to see if I can diagnose that condition.
Okay, so Lee or Greg, John's up. I think we're out of combat.
I'm gonna step back away from it. Actually,
Okay.
no. I'm gonna get back behind here just on the off chance I need to pull him away from basically Ray in action. That if I
Okay.
see spores
If
coming,
some
I
shit
pull him.
tries to grab him, you're gonna
Yeah.
try to save him.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and pull him out, basically.
Okay. I love it.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna
Alright,
stand on the guard in case it tries to get back up.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and medicine
on
this
him.
bitch.
Lee, you doing anything before the medicine goes off?
I think I'm just gonna start to prepare an area to burn the bodies.
Okay.
Seems like a
Good
really
enough.
good idea.
Yeah, you can at least get rid
alright.
of the guards. So.
I got a 10.
Okay, so with a 10, you can tell that she is still alive, in the sense of the word, but you know that it is well beyond your ability, to do anything about this.
Magical or non-magical? So I guess, is she dying? Like, does she have the dying condition?
She does not. You can tell she is not dying.
Okay. All right. Well, given the situation, I relay that to everybody. And how's everybody's health wise? How's everybody doing?
I'm a little worse for where I took. I've got a few cuts and bruises, but I'm at
All right. Well, we're gonna. So I guess the question is, do we try to rush back to camp? I don't know if it would take us a while to get back there. We might not make it.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll
but I
have
could
to-
try to give a group heal. We could camp here, or give a group heal and then sprint back tomorrow morning to try to save her.
We have to tie her up and everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. What do we think?
I think it might be good to rest just because, if we're gonna be escorting this creature thing back right
Yeah.
now, we probably want to be at the top of our game. So I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna also try a medicine check just to see if we get any
Go
more
for it.
Yeah, my
information.
medicine skill isn't very good. I just have healing.
Yeah, I'm trained in it.
I have
It's
a-
not great either, but
have a
might as well
plus
try. I got
one.
I got a 23.
Oh,
A 23, you said?
Yeah.
So were you
Damn.
just trying? Were you trying to ascertain what was? You
Yeah,
trying to fix it?
same as TC.
Okay, so you, Greg, know after looking at it that you think that this is some sort of a natural disease caused by the pollen, and that you could probably cut away all of the creepers and the flowers, and with the surgical procedure uh, that would require at least an expert in medicine. You could probably save this. You could probably save this person.
Well, I'm not an expert, but maybe Rhea is. So maybe we should try
Yeah.
and bring her back then.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
the procedure would take approximately an hour. You also know that any magical effect that would remove a natural disease could potentially save her as well.
Yeah, I don't think heal removes a natural disease, boys.
Pretty sure it's second level,
Yeah.
more than likely.
Literally, like remove disease.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one isn't gonna cut it.
You also know, Greg, now that I'm reading a little further,
Mhm.
that this disease typically within 24 hours of the infection time, uh, these thralls typically will die, and within hours of their death, they grow a new plant.
Oh,
Oh, fuck a duck.
We
so we
So
have a time limit now.
yeah, I don't think we're not gonna make it.
Yeah, I don't
We're
think
not
we're
gonna make
ready.
it back.
Is there any
Might as
way to
well.
like slow it? Do I know that, or is it just kind of set in stone?
I mean, you
Can
could try.
can you tell how long she may have been infected at this point? Like, you know,
Why don't you give me a survival check to look for in the area to see how long ago the tracks were?
okay.
I'll
Just a
roll
5 for
too.
me. So
I got a 9.
I didn't plan on making a survival check.
I got a 5.
Should I make a check? I guess I'll make a check.
yeah, just
I mean, we could try and go through the night, but then there's
I
a
got a
chance
10.
that we get ambushed.
There's a chance we get ambushed, and there's a chance that she still explodes on us.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
just
think that it
fucked
just
up
makes
these
sense to
checks.
burn her.
Well, you can tell that they have not been here. They've not been in the area for more than 12 hours.
Yeah. So it would take us too long to get
yeah,
back.
too
We got
long
to
to
burn her.
get back. Yeah.
So
Especially if
it took you guys approximately what we said you left in the morning, in the late morning, and it's late afternoon. It took you guys less than 12 hours to get out there.
well,
We could
we
Okay.
could
hightail
get
it.
her back. I think we
It
can get
is
her back.
possible.
Oh boy. Well, okay. I got to think about my character here.
Just
Um,
distance wise, I'm not telling you it's not impossible.
All right.
Because distances are kind of tough.
I'm a neutral good person, so I'm gonna suggest that we try to do it. And
Same.
I think is there anybody that is low on hit points that well I'll probably save my last spell just
I'm at
Excuse me.
just in
13
case.
of 20.
I-
But I
Yeah.
mean, I also have 3 healing potions, but I feel like we may want to save those for, you know.
Yeah, I can give you 1d8 plus 8 if we get into the shit.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that I didn't realize that my 2-action healing spell is plus 8.
Yeah, that's oh.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Unless I'm reading this incorrectly. It's so you can cast it. It's a touch range for 1d8. If you change it for a 2-action, spell has a range of 30 feet. If you're healing a living creature, increase the hit points restored by 8. So is that 1d8 plus 8?
I'm gonna go ahead and take this time to tie her up while he's
That
healing, since it's a couple
sounds
actions.
like
2C, did you ask me that as a question?
That was a question.
Say it one more time. Ashley walked in right as you started asking.
All right. So it says the normal thing says you restore 1d8 hit points to the target or damage if it's undead. When you do the 2-action version, it says this spell has a range of 30 feet. If you're healing a living creature, increase the hit points restored by 8.
By 8.
By 8.
For the for the multiple action one.
The 2-action one, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like you're taking longer to channel it, so you're going
And
to
so
be
it's
8 plus
plus.
1d8.
Yeah, okay. So if we get into the shit, I can heal you, John.
Okay.
And so I feel like we gotta go for it.
Yeah.
My character feels strongly that we need to try to take her out, or take her with us, get her out of
Take
here.
her out.
Take her out.
Take her out. Yep. Light her up. Lee, what are you doing during all this?
I'm gonna drag the 2 guards' bodies.
One
over.
guard. 2
Oh.
immolated the one.
Oh, the other one's
Ashed
already
him.
good. All right, I'm gonna grab the other guard, drag him over to the area I prepared to burn him, and start that fire.
Yep. All
Sounds
goes
good.
well. The plants in the guard that are kind of twitching and trying to produce pollen and spores, it all catches kind of like the yellow musk creeper did, where I mean it's really flammable. He goes up pretty damn quick.
Okay,
And the area you prepared was very sufficient in not catching shit on fire.
excellent.
Did a great job. And I would like to award everyone with a hero point for thinking about fire.
Hooray.
I still don't know what hero points do yet. I haven't really dug too far into it.
You can
but-
spend a hero point to re-roll basically anything, or you can spend all of your hero points to not die.
Oh, that's good.
Anytime you're dying, you can just spend all your hero points, and or anytime you would go into the dying condition, you can spend all your healing points and get 1 hit point back.
It's whenever you're
Nice.
going into it, right? Like you can't be at like.
I think
dying
it's
3,
you can't just
decide,
be
right?
like dying and be like, by the way, I'm gonna not die.
Right.
It's like you pull together and survive a grievous injury.
Right.
Like, fuck, I'm good. I'm good, guys. It's just a scratch.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
you guys
makes
all
sense.
should have 2 hero points.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Well, I think what we need to do. So the spores are coming out of like where are they coming out, like pollen sacs?
They're
or
like-
flowers, or just kind of.
Yeah, there's like little flowers that are trying to draw you in. There's like little pods, like the back of a Bulbasaur. How about that?
Okay.
But they're smaller.
Are there like
It's kind of on the vines.
Are there lots of them on?
There's probably 8 or 10 of them.
Okay.
Lots of flowers, vines wrapping around her, coming out of places.
I'm just thinking whoever is carrying this person back needs to like wrap their face or something, like mask up, or just something, because like on the off chance that this thing wakes up and starts sporing, we don't want somebody to immediately become entranced again.
I don't have shit for that.
I mean, I have my robe and stuff. I might be able to like pull it up over my.
I'm gonna segue really quick, and I want you guys to know how awesome my wife is. She just brought me chips, cheese dip, and a beer.
Hell yeah.
All right,
Good
proceed.
gaming food.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I made the nachos that we had left over yesterday, so no nachos for me today.
What is in?
All right.
So you're gonna wrap the dude, John? Wrap the Yvette?
Yeah, I think so. I think just trying to like, if
Do we have anything to wrap her with?
We've
Well, I
got a
have-
poncho.
I have 50 feet of rope. I mean, we could.
Damn
really,
right.
Well, I
So
have 50 feet of rope. We could really wrap it around her.
I think
Well,
we
I
use
mean-
the poncho.
you could always tie the poncho down with some rope.
Yeah, maybe we do that. Just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I'll buy it. Okay, so you have this like poncho sack of a person wrapped in tied in rope, and you guys are gonna try to rush back.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yep.
Can
Okay.
we can I eat like a little field ration or jerky or something just to like?
Yeah,
you know?
you can jerky. You guys, I'm assuming like as you're
All of us
preparing
will,
this,
yeah.
you're you can do that. It's in
Yeah.
your pack. You can eat on the go, whatever you want to do.
Sure.
Anything else you're doing in this area before you leave?
We bring back
I
some of
don't-
the flowers,
oh.
maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So-
loot the bodies if I can.
Attaboy. So you see the one guard that you immolated. There's some like copper slag that looks like it maybe once was coins. But you do see three silver pieces kind of in the ashes. And then the other guard that Lee burned, he managed to pull a pouch off of him because Lee was thinking about looting the bodies.
Yeah, it
and
was.
He had 14 coppers and 2 silvers.
Okay.
And then you also notice while you're wrapping Yvette that she has a satchel kind of at her back. It's wrapped around her in the vines. You could probably cut it loose if you wanted to, but there's a satchel on her back, and in the satchel you see a bundle of the yellow flowers that she's already harvested and 2 minor healing potions.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Let's take the bundle before we wrap her.
Yeah.
Probably good.
Do that. I have 3 healing potions. Anybody else need some of these?
I have none. Or no, I have one. I'll take one more.
Okay.
It's minor
got-
healings, you said?
You have potions all like a lot, don't you, Greg? Like you could make them basically.
I made 4 this time.
Right.
Inherently, when we started the day.
Because the goblins fucked you up the other day.
Yeah, I figured we
They did.
needed
It's
a little bit of healing.
Yeah. What about you, Lee? You need.
I've
Well,
got 1 potion.
I
How
think
about
I
you-
didn't realize the
how about
the
you take
D8
this
plus
other one?
8 thing, so
That's true.
Getting-
Jixby seems like an actual healer.
yeah. Well, because I was using the 30-foot one, which like a 30-foot burst, which is just 1d8, but that's really variable. If we need to really heal somebody, 1d8 plus 8 is pretty fucking dope.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good one to keep on.
You drink
Hold on
all
to
my
it.
potions and not get that much.
But yeah, Lee, I say you take this other minor healing just to have
Take
2
the other
on you.
minor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Won't hurt anything.
No.
All right. I guess I can carry her if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, I can.
You guys give me a survival check. Just give me just generic survival checks to try to make good time and follow that path that was blazed.
Ooh, I rolled a 5. That's gonna put me at 4.
I got a 5 too. 5 total.
Oof.
Oof. Not a good start. Come on, boys.
I got an 8.
Uh-oh.
You know what? I'm gonna use one of my hero points.
Oh. I'm not good at survival, so I'm not gonna try.
I mean, I'm not great at it, but I gotta do something here. Let's see.
That's fair. Greg's still got to roll.
How's a 14? Is that better?
What
I
am I
don't know
rolling?
what
better.
Greg got. That's a
Damn,
lot better.
Greg,
What am I rolling?
survival. To see how well we.
See if you guys can make it back.
18 plus 4, 22.
Oh,
That's pretty
God,
damn good.
okay.
All right,
That's
there we
pretty
go.
good. So John manages to find the path. He looks and he looks, and when he's about to give up, he finds the camp, the little camp, and then Greg, once he sees the camp, gets his bearings and manages to seamlessly lead you out, back toward the road, on your way.
No combat, no combat, no combat.
No comment.
On the way, you hear some howling in the distance, coming from somewhere to the south, maybe southeast. You hear what sounds like a pack of wolves or something howling, but nothing else happens that you can tell. Throw me a perception, if you would, everybody.
What square are we in when we hear that? Is it
You've moved back toward the road. You're in J20, and it's kind of coming from the southeast.
Okay.
I got a 9 perception.
Okay.
17 total.
I have a
13 for me. Or
23.
sorry, 12.
23.
You guys don't see shit.
Great.
Cool.
All right. You guys, you can see shadows fall. You can see shadows fall coming up in the distance. It's starting to get pretty late and dark. What do you do?
Rush to Rhea.
Yeah. Still sprint out there.
Okay.
Keep on.
So I'm assuming you're just beating down the door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Basically,
Emergency,
we're beating- we're-
emergency. We've
we're
got
beating
it.
So
She needs
so
surgery.
Rhea comes out. So Rhea comes to the door in a surprisingly skimpy nightgown, just because character, and she throws the door open and is about to yell at you for waking her up, and she sees this just abomination, but recognizes the blonde hair of her apprentice, and she goes into just a flurry of activity and starts ordering you around and telling you to get her tools and lay her in a cot. Um, she asks if she moves her hands and summons some magical light so she can work, and starts asking you guys to bring her tools and water. And she starts to perform surgery on her apprentice.
Okay, I'll relay any information that I got from my medicine check as well, just to speed it.
So, are you guys staying for the surgery? As you know, assuming you're staying there to help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Greg, since you had a good medicine check, go ahead and throw me a medicine check to assist.
Sure. Wasn't so good. 10.
10 is good enough. Gives her the extra. With Greg's assistance, she manages to remove all the vines, and then she magically heats what looks like a poker, and gingerly puts it up her nose, and starts singeing out what you assume is some pollens that are up by her brainstem.
Oh my.
And she says that hopefully she'll recover. She gives Lee back his poncho and says that you'll need to wash that thoroughly in the river. And she says that she's going to keep the rope. So whoever used the rope, she's going to keep the rope to leave her tied to the table and then burn it when she's done.
I do not have rope anymore. That's fine. I can get more.
You guys, and she looks exhausted after the surgery. It's late in the night. You're all very tired, but she thanks you all profusely. She thanks you all profusely for bringing her apprentice back. Anything else?
All right.
We'll hand over those flowers, right?
Yeah.
Back.
Be like, this is
Damn it.
what.
Yep. So, yep, she says, and you've even brought back the flowers. Not that it matters as much as Yvette, but I'm very thankful. You guys truly are the adventurers we need to keep this town running. She says, if you ever need anything, if I can ever help, if you're wounded, make sure to come by, and I can assist you any way I can.
Okay.
And then with that, she hustles you out and says, we all need to sleep, for who knows what tomorrow will bring.
True.
You guys get
do that.
650 experience.
Hot damn.
Fucking crushed it.
940. What's that? 940?
We're so close.
Yeah, 940. Yeah.
650. Yeah, that was supposed to be like 150 if you didn't save the apprentice. I'm very impressed with you guys. It was a good job, good thinking.
There was a point where we were like, oh, he just burned her.
Greg saving the day with the 24-hour or with the 20 or something on medicine really made all the difference.
Yeah, because we were gonna leave her.
For sure. Was getting ready to.
So you guys have returned the healer's apprentice.
How much XP did we get again? 650?
650.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
sitting
at
at 940, I think, right?
All right. So John, you took a beating, so I'm gonna go ahead and give John my 2-action healing spell before we head off to the beds. So he gets a sweet 15. Roll a 7.
I feel pretty damn good.
Okay.
No one else took damage, right? Everyone else is good.
I took 1 damage, but I'll heal it up overnight.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go AFK for just a second.
No
Okay,
worries.
Lee's asleep.
So yeah, I'm heading back to bed too. I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna try to get as many hours as I can.
Yeah, I imagine I'm pretty beat after carrying a body back for however long. So.
Yep, John, you you had picked up the exhausted one, but
That's
once
what I
you
thought,
sleep,
yeah.
it'll go away.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like it was relevant unless you were staying up to do something.
Or if we got ambushed or something,
Yeah.
Then it would probably matter, but.
I'm sorry if you hear me crunching. I can mute.
Oh, you're fine. I don't really.
You're fine.
Oh, no worries. So yeah, we're just chilling. We're in bed.
Yep.
Not practicing my
Dope.
recorder tonight.
Okay. Nothing happens overnight. You guys are good to go. Another morning in Shadows Fall.
Oh yeah, I get my heal back. I'm at full health. All right, there
So
we
we'll
go.
prep the same
I don't know if this was
4
spoken, but
elixirs, 2 poison, 2 bomb.
I
Go ahead.
took the silver pieces on the guard that I burned. I don't know who took the rest of the gold, but I took all 3 of them.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I'm okay with this.
That's fine.
Actually, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna only do 2 elixirs of life and do 2 cold bombs as well.
Roger that.
I'm gonna
So in the
pop over to basically stretch, pop over to Jenkins. I'm gonna just buy another thing of rope real quick. So just early morning, whatever.
Yep.
Go get it.
I'm gonna wander back into the mess hall. Start eating some breakfast.
Drusna sees you coming, and she portions out a huge bowl of porridge and gives you a wink as you go through the line.
Oh no.
I respond in kind with a nice smile gesture. Not intended to deceive her, make her think too much. Not trying to lead her on here, but letting her know that I appreciate it.
She bats her eyelashes and attempts to purr at you.
Oh. All right. Well, I'm just gonna let that ride.
Does that come
And
out
just
more like
continue onward.
more like a growl? Like a...
Yeah, it comes out more like a growl, but she's obviously trying to imitate a cat purring.
Yep. Nope. We got what's going on here. We'll just deal with that later. Gonna have to think of something to do.
It's at breakfast.
Yeah, you don't want to piss off the cook.
Right. No, exactly. We don't want to piss off the cook, but we also don't really want to get into a relationship with a half orc. So.
No, look, this doesn't seem like a bad thing. Not necessarily.
No, it doesn't.
No, it's fine.
Cats and orcs get
John's
along
saying
right.
it could be worse.
It could be way worse.
Yeah.
Could be a
Okay.
goblin.
So what's the plan for the day, fellas?
Well, I'm gonna talk to see if there's any of the lumbermen or the people working out in the woods or at the lumber yard. See if any of them are sitting around eating breakfast.
You don't see any of the lumberjacks sitting around eating breakfast.
I would like to go check in on Rhea and Yvette
Yeah,
and
that's-
see how they're doing.
Okay.
That's where I was gonna head to.
Make sure they didn't transform and spawn a flower in the house.
Oh God.
Nope, there is no flower in the house. You come by and Rhea says that Yvette is coming along well. She has a fever, but that's to be expected with so many with the residual pollen that's in her pollen and toxins that are in her bloodstream. And she hopes that she'll come around in the next few days.
Awesome.
Good.
Good to hear.
Yeah, but no more flowers have sprouted.
I guess my question.
I'm gonna wander over to the lumber yard and see if anybody is out there.
Okay. You see 3 men. Tusi, you see 3 men carrying logs from a stack, while the other operates a large saw.
Okay.
Cutting boards into planks.
I'm gonna approach and ask if they had any trouble with goblins.
He says that there are fresh logs came in from the lumberjacks yesterday. This time no one was shot. He said that Gorm took out another logging party early this morning, and so far they haven't heard anything back. They're out just chopping wood as normal.
Nice.
All right. Well, that's good to know.
John, you're about to say something?
Yeah, I was going to ask Rhea if those musk plants are like common or like is that something that we should be aware of just in general? Like,
She says that she's heard of them before, but never, but only in books. She's only read of them in books. She said she didn't know that they were common to this area, but typically they can be found. They can be found in open plains with where other large plants grow, or any place that there's been a battle or typically it seemed very odd for them to be in the plains because they grow where there's been a lot of blood soak the ground.
Okay.
But it's typically in open spaces where they can use other flowers to conceal themselves. But they can also grow in places where there's been large amounts of death and decay.
Okay. Okay. I just was wondering, like, if it would be like a common. I guess it would be a common mistake if they look similar to like the healing herbs, right? So. Yeah.
Could be.
Okay.
I'm back. I'm gonna go wash my poncho. Unless you guys already had me do that.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Oh, thanks.
Hope you remember.
All right. So at this point, I'm gonna try to wander back to the rest of the group. We'll join them in Rhea's hut.
Lee, the poncho's got a nice yellow stripe on it now, like right where the hood is.
Oh, good.
But other than
He's
that,
got a-
it cleaned up great.
He's got
Okay.
a fucking racing stripe. Look out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's a 1 foot bonus to your speed, right?
Boom. Look at him go.
No, Greg. No. If it was red, that's 'cause the
Oh,
red
true,
ones
true,
go
true. It's
faster.
yellow.
Yeah, the red ones go faster.
All right. So at this point, is there anything weird about the way she? I'm gonna. So do I catch the tail end of the conversation at all between Rhea about the plants with the
Nope.
blood and stuff? Okay.
Nope.
Cool.
You're at the lumberyard.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna wander back to them. And once I get there, I'm gonna suggest that we go that there wasn't, or let everybody know that there wasn't any problems with the goblins today, and then I'm gonna suggest that we go out and fuck up some goblin encampments before they start causing problems.
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
Cool.
Jared, question for you. Can I get common materials to craft snares from Jenkins?
What kind of snares you thinking?
So I can make a alarm snare, which is essentially just objects on a
Yep.
string, and then a spike snare, which is some sort of hidden spike.
Well, you are near enough to a forest to get some wood for the spikes, or if you ask the lumberjacks very nicely, they might be able to give you some scraps. Jenkins does have string, rope, things you would need for the snares, and he's got some metal bits and scrap metal and what have you that you could use for an alarm. So yeah, I'd say you've got common materials available.
Okay.
Did somebody need to rebuy rope that used their rope
I
for
got
the?
it. Yeah, I
Oh,
got
you got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna read up about snare crafting real quick.
I think it's half. I think it's half the cost of the snare if you were to buy it, Greg. But I don't know that. But yeah,
It is.
you can.
I just wasn't sure like how long. That was more what I was concerned with.
I don't think it's terribly long.
I think
Lee,
it was like
I take
10
it
minutes, if I remember correctly.
you
Yep.
held on to that
I-
14 copper too. That you
What?
pulled off the
Yeah,
body.
Lee, we
What'd you
assumed
do
you
with the
took the
money?
money.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
14 copper.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
goes,
yeah.
Sure.
he goes, yeah, it's
Yeah,
in the pouch.
okay.
It actually
It's not.
wasn't, but it is now.
Word. Okay.
Okay. The plan.
So do we want to go to the north camp? Or
Never mind. It's multiple days apparently.
Well, when you guys decide to take some downtime, you're more than welcome to craft some snares.
Yeah. Okay.
I say we go to the north camp because it's kind of closer to where we are, and we already kind of explored that one tile to our east. So when that's where we kind of first ran into him. So I think that makes
Yep.
the most sense.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hexplorate. You've got 1 day of travel to get across the tile to the east. You have another. You have another day if you want to. You can travel into and search that tile I-25 if you like. It'll be 2 days worth of travel.
Yeah, I think let's do that. Right?
Yeah.
Any objections?
Nope.
No.
No.
Let's go ahead and do it.
Okay. So let me get to the hexploration thing really quick, because I need to remember what reconnoiter actually does and if you need to take any checks. Okay. So as you come out of the woods on J24, you notice that the tile or the hex to the northeast, I-25, the woods starts to become more sparse and open up into some hills. So it's kind of a hilly area.
Okay. So as we
Grasslands that you saw to the west, but there's short grass, a few sparse trees here and there, but it's hilly, and you can tell the ground's rising up toward the mountains. You can see it to the northeast and to the east.
Are they like pine
Gotcha.
trees and stuff? Like just mountains?
Right now you've got like just some scrub
Scrub.
and some
Okay.
like some